What's up guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the 27-inch CR50 curved gaming monitor. I just picked up this monitor from Amazon for 200 Canadian dollars, which was an absolute steal. I believe the price has gone up again, but I'll have the links down in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. So let's start off by looking at the design. It's absolutely a beautiful monitor and perfect size for everything in my opinion. It's got a slick, curved, bezel-less design that's perfect for work and gaming. The monitor has an 1800 radius curve, which definitely gives it a good curve without being overly curved. If you look at the bottom right, you can find the power status indicator, and there's a button in the back that you can move around to navigate and use some of the features. When it comes to adjusting the monitor, you're only going to be able to tilt it forward and backwards. In addition, the monitor was super easy to put together, and the instructions were also very clear. Let's talk about the ports. Taking a look at the back, this monitor has an HDMI port, a VGA port, a headphone jack, and a power supply port for the power cable. And you also have a wall mount option in case you want to wall mount the monitor. You obviously get a power cable that is 1.5 meters long and an HDMI cable along with it. Also, something to note, it doesn't have built-in speakers, but that's not too big of an issue for many people anyway, especially if you're gaming. Moving on to one of the most important aspects of a monitor, the display and resolution. So this is a 27-inch 1920 by 1080p full HD display with a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. It's a VA panel that has a 3001 contrast ratio, which really richens the blacks and whites that are displayed on the screen. It's got a peak brightness of up to 300 nits. Now something to note is that unfortunately the pixels on the screen are kind of visible if you come up close because of the full HD display, but it definitely isn't an issue for me, especially in normal viewing distance, and I assume this shouldn't be an issue for many people. Now another thing worth pointing out is that it only has a 60Hz refresh rate and a 4 millisecond response time, which is not the best if you're a gamer, but it does have other features that compensate for that loss, like game mode for better color settings and image contrast, and AMD FreeSync, which keeps your monitor and graphics card refresh rate in sync to reduce image tear and stutter. This overall just makes everything look smoother, but overall gaming on this monitor should be fairly smooth. There are also a few other modes on the monitor worth mentioning, like the Eye Saver mode, which minimizes emitted blue light. It's kind of like night mode. And then there's the flicker free mode, which removes screen flicker. Both these modes are really good to have if you're using these monitors for extended periods of time. There's also Magic Bright, which provides an optimum picture quality depending on the monitor's environment. You can set it to custom, where you can adjust the brightness, contrast, sharpness, and color. There are also a few other presets such as standard cinema and dynamic contrast modes. But do note the Magic Bright will not be available when Eco Saving Plus and Game Mode are enabled, and when the picture-in-picture or picture-by-picture mode is set on. Speaking of Eco Saving Plus, this is a feature that reduces power consumption. But unfortunately, you can't use this mode when Magic Bright is in dynamic contrast mode and when game mode is on. Although this monitor does have its downsides, like the lack of 4K display or high refresh rate, it does also have a beautiful color-accurate display that could very well be used for gaming as well as productivity. Especially at this price point, I don't think you can go wrong with this monitor, especially if you're purchasing a monitor for the first time. So if you watch this video till the end, I really do appreciate the time you spent with me, and I hope this review has been useful to you. If it has, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my other videos, as it really supports my channel. So that's it for today. I'll see you soon.